Welcome to Fishing Squad. Well, back from a session with Danny. He's gone home now, so this video is going to be about fishing two marks, two decent sessions. I'm going to go on one in the morning at dawn. It's a deep mark. Had a bit of an accident yesterday with, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see it. It's knackered basically. I could try bending it back, but I just don't like the look of it. I've got some spare ones here, but they're like off Amazon. They do feel really tough, to be fair. I had one on my rod that I used earlier on Friday. It did look all right actually. Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to swap that over. We're just getting some stuff ready. I'll show you a bit of the prep that we're doing, and then we'll get into it with the fishing in the morning. But obviously this is the night before the session, so yeah. I'll show you some prep. We'll get this done, and then we'll do some other bits and bobs just to show you a bit more detailed video. It could be the last sessions in North Wales this year, so I just want to show you what I'm doing. What happened with this was I tackled this rod down. I had two rods out today. I tackled it down. I put it in my Daiwa Sandstorm rod bag. I put it up against the rocks. I thought the wind wouldn't cause any problem, and it actually flipped it up in the air and then dropped it. It nearly ended up in the sea. I was lucky. I'm going to have a go at long nose pliers on that, see if we can straighten it up. If we can't, I will swap it. I'll show you that. Just putting some Finno braid on this reel. One I bought for Tommy. It's Finno Offshore 6500. It's a really good reel actually. Really good. Well, I just like a slightly thinner braid for the marks of fish and stuff. Just took off my Kuma 8K. So yeah, we're going to use a spider itch shot leader knot. That's what I've been using when I've been fishing clean ground, because it passes through the rings smooth, doesn't it, and stuff, so it's good. It's not too bad on rough ground actually, the spider itch with braid, but I prefer a different type of knot, slightly different type of knot on rough stuff. You can do it slightly different as well to how they normally do the coils. We're not going to show you now, we don't need to. Just making the loop. Just habit lubricating it, whether it's braid or mono. I always find a mono leader works amazing off the rocks, especially when you're fishing solo, it does. I mean, the braid leader is good for casting and stuff, but it's not so good on, I don't find it so good on rough ground. But each to their own, like I say. That's just what my personal preference. I've got my loop there. I'm just going to do I think it's an Albright knot, kind of slightly different to the one I normally do on a spider itch. I'm going to go up 3 times, pinch it, keep it pinched, then come back down it 3 times as well. So make sure we get a really good knot. Obviously back, I think I've probably went up at 3 and back down at 2 there. This is a bit of prep here. I've been getting my box ready as well. First mark's clean ground, so I don't need to set the kitchen sink. We've got a 2-hour window in the morning basically. Never been on it in darkness though, so I'm a bit like wary about going down in full darkness. There you go. Cut that tag end off. That's spider itch done. Yeah, I'm a bit wary about going down it in full darkness. Cut the tag end quite close. Just purely because I haven't done it before. So we may just wait till it gets light, kind of, or just about light. It's probably, in terms of the route down and stuff, it is fairly steep. We've had a lot of rain and stuff, so probably I might like just go down just as dawn's breaking. We've got 2 hours. Low tide's about 9:30. Gets light about 7:15, doesn't it? Something like that. So yeah, I think we'll just do that. We'll see anyway. Next bit, I'll just give you a quick spin round of what I've done. Get my box ready basically. Head torch, reel, other reel. That's all I've been doing. So obviously we're ready for morning now. So next bit of this video, I'll see you on the mark basically. Right guys, well it's morning. Obviously we've just got above the mark, just parking up. So I'm not going to drag this intro out any longer. We'll get down. It's almost light. Get down there. Going to put 2 rods out and have a go. We're after a dawn screamer. Right, we're down. Just about to fire both rods out. Got a dongle on one, a pennel on the other. I've got a full Joey mackerel on one on the pennel. Then I've got a Joey mackerel cut in 2 and then doubled over on the dongle. Got a bit of a swell coming round the corner. It's a big tide. We're about an hour off high tide. An hour, yeah, just over an hour after before high. So then, everything anchored in. Don't want anything going anywhere if we get one on. Looks good this morning. The sea. There's a bit of swell every now and again that comes from just around this side and comes along here, but by and large, it does look good for landing fish. To be fair, solo. So hopefully we'll get a screamer. We'll get one on, get it out, we'll see. So it's just simple tote rigs we've got on, pennel on one, dongle on the other. You've seen them before, I'm not going to go into much detail with that. I may show you a baited rig later. I'm going to fish the same method on both marks. So this is mark 1 obviously. Fishing the flood and then just a little bit after. Then we're going to move on to mark. We've got a tope on. Just have a look at this. We've got a tope on, I think. Just waiting for it to go, I think. It's either a hustle or a tope, but it feels quite weighty. You know, the head shakes. First bait up this. Might be a huss, you know. I don't know if we can position the camera somewhere. Fishing the camera somewhere where you just want it to go. That feels quite weighty, that, but it does feel hussy as well. It just feels like it's going to go, you know what I mean? It's on the dongle, so we'll see what it does. I think it's a horse. I don't think it's going to commit to a run. Going. That'd be a tope. Feels heavy enough to be a tope, that's what it's saying. My leg was stuck. Right, so still bending rod it looks like, isn't it? Going straight in either. That big. It's a big fish, whatever it is. I think it's all still. Yeah. Oh, there's a bloody seal behind it as well. the bookings. They're doing a good script. Just gonna have to put leader, I think. No, you just wanted a bit more of a weight. She took line, she gave a good few head shakes. Not a bad start for the first bait. Literally that's been out 5 minutes. I just poured myself a cuppa and over she went. So nice start. Lovely hooked on the circle, just inside at mouth. Kinda. Yeah, she is. I'm just gonna eat pie so hooker. We'll knock video off and then we'll do a bit of footage of her moving up to. Morning! Nice us. Not bad at all. I'm going to put back. A decent start, wasn't it? Someone's just come down as well. He watches my YouTube channel. He watches yours as well, Tommy. He's lure fishing as well. Fair play. Didn't expect to see anyone down here in December. He said the same thing to me, like. But he says he's done alright for pollock lately, so that's alright to see. The water's milky and stuff. Fair play. These lure fishermen can find fish when they're not there sometimes, can't they? On Mark 2 I might take the feathers, to be fair. We'll see. But it's nice to be on a Mark where it's comfortable. It's going to be totally different on Mark 2. Right, not much else has happened. I've had a lobster drop off. Had some dainty bites, probably crabs and lobsters. Right, I've reeled one rod in, just put the last bait up out. Rain's arrived as well. I just bent down to wash my hands in a rock pool. Back of my waterproof bottoms have ripped. And as soon as they ripped, the rain started. Typical. It's determined to make sure I get soaked again. Back to the car. Lung buster so far. There's some pilot whales out here somewhere. And typically, when I put my camera out, they don't appear. Fairly close in as well. Must have gone. Oh well. Yeah, on the way back to the car. We'll see if the cafe's open. Oh, they're there. See if they're top. You probably can't see them. They're just sort of here somewhere. Yeah, they're there somewhere anyway. We may have got them. Quick pit stop in the local cafe as we left the Mark on the road back down. Well worth it. It's always nice to have some proper cooked food, home cooked food, when you're away on these trips. It's very important. If anyone wants any information where this cafe is, just let me know and I'll point you in the right direction. Superb food, brilliant cafe, well worth it. Mark number 2. Rain's just about easing up. Weather's coming from that direction, even though it feels like the wind's coming from this way for some reason. Too rough to fish anywhere else, so I had to settle for this Mark. Got both rods out, same methods as earlier. Mark number 2, another extreme rock mark. The rain stopped and it's cleared up nice, but you can see the colour and clarity of the water. I mean, I think we'll find out by then today, but I do think too much fresh water's gone into this now. I was going to have a go with the mackerel feathers, but just before I left the wind picked up and I thought I'm probably not going to be able to get on the bit where I like to feather, so I've ended up leaving the feathers at home. Right then guys, just baiting up. I'll just show you the rig. If I'm using a Pennell, I've got a 10-0 circle as a backup, which I don't think does a great deal, that 10-0 circle, other than hold the bait straight. I haven't had any fish on the back hook other than Huss. I haven't had any taupe on them. I've got a 7-0 Shaughnessy with a paper clip round it, 210 pound AFW, power swivel, 200 pound mono rig body, big power swivel, a couple of beads, keep everything flowing nice and free. Like I say, the only difference from this morning, which I didn't show you my rig this morning, but you've seen them before, I don't put the extra swivel in, I don't make an extra bit of mono to extend the snood. I've had no issues whatsoever. And no, there's no reason to do that, I don't believe. But that's rotten bottom. When you use braid, you can use a 30 pound rotten bottom, which prevents, you don't have the issue of it snapping sometimes in cast. That's the head and guts one on a dongle. I've just trickled some holy mackerel oil over it. And that one's like half a Joey mackerel strapped to the other half a Joey mackerel with a little bit of that. It's just set perfect now, perfect light level. That orange just in the sky. This is the time now. Next bait up, if not this one, definitely. We've had no bites whatsoever. I've just had a starfish off camera coming wrapped round my grip lead. Like the witching hour now, guys. This is shark time. Getting the first bite of the session. Feels like a huss, or it did do. Took a little bit of line off, to be fair. Not as aggressive enough to be a tote, but you never know, do you? Put it back up rod rest and let it go back down. Oh, I'll stroke at nothing. So I'll just put it back up rod rest and let it go back down to the bottom because it's quite a big bait. We'll get 5 minutes if it doesn't come back. Oh, we're getting a bite on that one now. Just as the darkness has just started dropping, you know, the light levels will start to drop. Some of them bites materialise into any fish. I just had another one on this right hand rod. Decent bite again. But nothing, it hadn't carried on, so I've left it. Got 2 hours left. Keep getting crappy little bites. Trying anything. Head and guts, loads of holy mackerel. Joey mackerel, loads of holy mackerel. Let's be doing. Get these fired out. See if we can tempt anything. Come on. Well, at the minute, guys, the little strap eels are having my life away. I've just lost one on surface. I've tried. Every time I get a bite on one rod, the other rod starts going. I've just struck on one on the bite and got it on surface. It was about £2. It's just come off in wash. So we've got a fish. Head and guts, dongled on a circle. Right, not bad that. Nice one. Not a bad one at all. She's close to a double, not a PB, but she's a real nice one. Look at them eyes, absolute stunning creatures they are. And when you're struggling, your back's up against the wall, and you just want a decent fish to get you out the muck, and you get one of these, not bad at all, is it really? I think there's worse fish to be caught, isn't there? As you know, always welcome on this channel. Angry female, she's a beaut, love her to bits. I don't know why I said I love her to bits, because I just met her! Love them to bits. Just drinking the last of my flask, fishing these baits out. Someone's turned the lights on. Boom's just come up. Yeah, it's nearly time to go. Just going to drink that last of my flask. Fish these baits out and get back up. Now then, guys, I've had to come higher up to pack down. It's not doing it now, but we're getting some monstrous waves around this corner. Coming right along. They're coming from there and going along, but they are splashing up here. It hadn't come anywhere near where my tripod was, but it was close. And because you're on a step, you know, it steps down onto there, that's where we're fishing. You can be a bit pinned, and that's when bad things happen. There's a big wave that comes. Look at these. I don't know if you can see them. There's some monstrous waves. There's one coming down now. It's not as big as the ones that have been coming. Here we go, here we go. You know what I mean? My rod rests were there, that wave just broke there. So you just have to be careful. Right, well guys, that's it for this video. Might be the last one from North Wales for this year. If so, it's been an absolutely insane year on a personal level. And just thanks to everyone that's come along for the journey with me. Subscribers and obviously the people that have come fishing with me. Really appreciate it. We've had some fantastic memories. Above all, we've had a fantastic time, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, absolutely sensational it's been. My best year sea fishing by some distance. I'll take some topping this, but I'll be trying to top it next year. We'll see how we get on next year, but other than that, not a lot to add. There'll be, you know, there might be another couple of sessions, maybe the Humber, maybe North East, we'll see. And then there'll be I'll put a video together like the year review if you like, a bit more detail, you know, a bit more analysis and all that for us to go over. Yeah, just cheers for the subscribers, cheers for everything. Thanks for following the channel, thanks for your support. It eggs me on, it spurs me on, makes me want to do better, and above all, it just makes me want to just create videos for people, and I don't know if you find it entertaining. I don't know, but it's been a different journey this year to someone. Like, I've been chasing them, I've been talking about them in my videos like I'm going nuts or something, just bleating taupe, this, taupe that, not catching any. But when it happened, I've been ready for him, haven't I? You know what I mean? So yeah. Right. Other than that, we'll go over it more. I'll do a decent video for this year. You know, like analysis and all that, blah blah blah, whatever. But yeah, cheers guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks everybody that's come fishing with me. Danny, Lincoln, Martin, Paul. We had a session in Cathedral Beach. We were a bit amazing. Scott, I've got your cap in my car somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I've got it with me. Yeah, just cheers guys. Been some fantastic memories. Yeah, happy. So I'm setting off home now anyway, so I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. See you later.